WWE 2K25 just had a massive leak come through for the women's division. This past Saturday, there were a lot of content creators flown out to the Royal Rumble to get early hands-on access for WWE 2K25. They played an early build, and it looks like something slipped through the cracks. Hi, I'm Jesse. Welcome to the Pro Wrestling Shoot. Hit that like button, smash that subscribe button. We're going to be giving away tons of copies of WWE 2K25 as soon as the game releases, so you don't want to miss out. So obviously we don't know whether or not this is confirmed, but it seems like it is pretty legit, and we're going to be finding out how legit this leak is come Wednesday when we start seeing a lot of those early access hands-on videos drop from certain content creators, and we're going to be seeing if this is true. But apparently somebody on Twitter had access to one of the content creators who leaked some information to them stating that women can now officially bleed within WWE 2K25. But there's a catch. Obviously, intergender matches are a thing within WWE 2K25, so this is the limitation, which honestly, I totally get. Women are finally able to bleed within WWE 2K25, but they cannot bleed if it's in an intergender matches. So a male versus female, there is no blood, but if there is a female versus female, you can get blood. Obviously, the male versus male can get blood, so there is a limitation when it comes to the blood, but I'm for it, man. Women have been waiting for this moment for a long time when it comes to these video games. They've always wanted to get the same treatment as the men, and now we're finally able to get some of the quality of life features that we've seen for all the men athletes over the years for WWE 2K, and now they are placed in the women's hands. And now women's wrestling is going to be a lot more fun for somebody like me who likes to take it to the extreme on these wrestling video games. Hopefully we can find out shortly if that is in fact true, but chances are this is probably a true leak. This is coming from a content creator at the events. Shame. I'm all for it, man. I'm happy that we get these features within WWE 2K25. It's honestly looking to be pretty stacked for me. All the quality of life is there. Obviously, we got some new modes to play. We got some new online servers to enjoy. So on paper, like I said, looking pretty good. We also got the first look at the final boss entrance. WWE Games has posted this on their social media accounts, and man, they went all out with this entrance. I'm not gonna lie, this entrance goes freaking hard. This looks epic to me. They put the entire final boss in all his glory within WWE 2K25. Long entrance, but you get the full version of the final boss. You get the new look, the new theme, the new Trons. We were kind of worried there for a little bit because it looked like some old Trons were still on the rock, but they probably just took the snapshot of the picture when it was the old looking Trons popped up. So thankfully we got the new look, the new final boss. This entrance went really hard. They made us wait a good 2 hours, 3 hours to finally drop something, and they dropped it during Monday Night Raw tonight. So man, I'm hyped. It was worth the wait. WWE Games completely cooked with this one. Obviously, we got some embargo dates releasing this Wednesday, February 5th. So we're going to be seeing a lot more early access videos, and I'm sure a lot more is to come for whoever goes out to Community Day and has a blast out there. They get the content that they get to release on YouTube to give us our first looks, probably match types, maybe modes, maybe universe, maybe showcase. There's probably a lot more things to release in the future, especially something that I'm really curious about as we stand right now because we've heard absolutely nothing about, and that is the Creation Suite. So I'm looking forward to seeing the Creation Suite and everything that we get in it this year. Hopefully there's less limitations. Hopefully there's more cost slots, logo slots. Hey, this is me just thinking out loud, but chances are it's still probably the 1,000 logo limit and the 100 cost slots. And I know a lot of you do not like this whatsoever, but this is probably the case when it comes to this next installment of the game. And I don't know what it's going to take to break away from it at this point. We've already went full next gen. And speaking of next gen, I released a video the other day talking about the community creations being limited, and we were trying to reach out to some more devs to get some more clarification when it comes to PC sharing their creations with Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5, and it looks like this is probably going to be the case, that it is going to be limited with PS5, Xbox Series X. I was hoping that it was just going to be the island stuff that was not going to be able to be shared across PC, PS4, Xbox One, and that's because the only ones that have the island are Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5. But it turns out that we were probably going to be limited with those PC creations. So all your favorite modders are probably not going to be able to get you those creations if you are on the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X. Once again, not confirmed fully, but this is looking more and more like this every single day. So Marty M, Witty Witterson, what's the status? All the greats that got us all the cool cause that we loved all year last year. Some of the different hair designs for Rhea Ripley, different tattoos for CM Punk. It looks like all of that is probably going away. Once again, I'm hoping this is not the case, but nobody has really reached out to deny these claims. It's been tagged all over Twitter. I've been tagged all over Twitter. This was sent from Finn Partners. It was an email that was sent from Finn Partners into one of the Next Makers, and this was the devs answering from Finn Partners. So I don't know how accurate this is going to be, but sounds like the devs sent it. Sounds like we're going to be limited this year. PS5, Xbox Series X. You're going to have to stick with your favorite creators who do not mod this year into the game, and that is probably going to be the case, and it's going to suck for all those What's the Status fans, unfortunately. But like I said, hopefully this is not the case. We're going to wait for confirmation on that, and chances are we're probably not even going to know about it until the game releases, because I have a feeling that this could hurt some pre-sales if this news was leaked out, because this could change some minds for WWE 2K25. Obviously, it's not changing the mind of me, because I buy the games regardless every year. I used to buy these games without a community creations, and I think that I'll end up being just fine. It just kind of puts a damper on things, and it does suck to not get whatever you want within this game, especially all those updates that What's the Status hooked us up with all year last year. He truly did keep this game alive and well for everybody that wanted that updated live service. But we're gonna have to wait and see. Embargo date releases February 5th. As I said, we're gonna be seeing some good gameplay. We're gonna be seeing some match types. I'm not quite sure which match types on this limited build that they ended up letting people get that early hands-on with, but I'm really curious. Obviously, we did get to see women bleed within the early access gameplay, so I'm looking forward to seeing that on the videos. And if we don't see that on the early access videos, then it was probably not a true thing, and I'm gonna cry somewhere in a corner, because I really want blood for the women. The women characters are stale to use within the 2K games, and I think this would bring some life. So we did get to dive into a lot on this video, but let me know what you think about women being able to bleed in WWE 2K25. Let me know what you thought of the final boss's entrance. Me personally, absolutely loved it. And let me get your take on that community creation stuff, and how excited are you to see the gameplay on February 5th. If you liked the video, leave me a like, hit that subscribe button. We'll see you on the next one. Take it easy.